combination of inflation, more aggressive interest rates, and an economy still trying to bounce back could trigger a recession. Deutsche Bank predicting a mild recession with unemployment peaking above 5% in 2024. Now, this would be far less severe than our two most recent recessions. Back in 2020, unemployment jumped to 14.7%. It hit 10% following the housing crisis in 2009. The current employment rate is 3.6%. Now, the U.S. also facing a retirement crisis, something Congress is hoping to fix. The House passing Secure 2.0 last week. It's a bill aimed at bolstering 401k programs. That legislation would require most companies to enroll their workers automatically. It would also lower costs for smaller businesses. All right, joining me now to discuss all of this, Sylvan Lane, who covers finance and the economy for The Hill. First, Sylvan, thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure.
All right, so Sylvan, we just heard a lot of numbers there that can be overwhelming for people to hear. So let's get to that unemployment rate. Deutsche Bank predicting it will peak at 5% in 2024. So for perspective, let's compare that to past recessions. As we said, 10% in 2009, 15% in April of 2020. So when we look at those numbers, how bad is 5% really?
Honestly, Nichole, a 5% unemployment rate, when we think about, where the economy has been just over the past 10 years, isn't really that bad. When I started covering this a while ago, 5% unemployment was considered by some economists to be the best you could get without inflation really getting out of hand. And, another thing to keep in mind here is that this is what Deutsche Bank is projecting to be at the end of next year. We've got a lot of time until that comes. So if we do get a recession, which we don't know for sure, we're starting from a place of incredible strength in the economy.
All right, so, Sylvan, people hear these numbers, sometimes their eyes kind of start to glaze over. They think, okay, that doesn't really affect me. Here's something that definitely can affect all of us. The Fed saying they expect prices to increase even further than they already have. How much do you think this will hurt our wallets?
Nichole, we're probably looking at at least 1 or 2 more months of inflation continuing to go higher. And even once inflation starts coming down, that doesn't mean that things are getting cheaper. That just means that things are getting expensive at a slower rate. Inflation is well above where the Fed wanted it to be, well above where the Fed expected it to be. But we're still not quite at the levels that we've seen back in the 80s and late 70s when things got really dicey and we ended up in stagflation. So, this is definitely tougher on folks who don't have a ton of expendable income, maybe don't have a lot of money to go beyond the basic essentials. But, we're still in a position where we could get out of this without it getting a whole lot worse.
Well, Sylvan, as you just mentioned, that a lot of people just trying to make sure that they can put gas in their cars, that they can put food on the table, that they can pay for those essentials. So what kind of impact can these rising prices have on our retirement? Because a lot of times people aren't even thinking about that.
That's a great point, Nichole. For folks who are just starting their careers, this could be, it could be difficult to start putting the investments in a 401k or a retirement plan that, you generally want to get going once you start your career. For folks on fixed income who've already retired and may not have a lot in savings, if they're only getting the same amount of money every month or every week or so, then you have less money to put toward your bills. For everybody in between, it kind of varies. It depends on whether or not you have to drive, how many other people you're supporting. But the biggest issue that economists are concerned about right now is the fact that a lot of the inflation we've seen over the past few months, it's been in food, it's been in gas. I'm sure everybody who has a car can see that right now. And it's been in housing. And those 3 things are really difficult for people to cut back on.
They certainly are. Sylvan Lane with The Hill, thank you so much for your time today.
Of course.
Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.